Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Afro, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a little run through Dark Souls 3. I'll show you most of the major key items, the stuff that a lot of people try to look for in the first playthroughs, and hopefully this will help you get to grips with the game, show you some tips and tricks, probably see me get killed quite a lot, which is not unusual for Dark Souls. And what we're doing is once we get to a certain point, we'll join up with our esteemed cohort, Taxman. He's got his own channel over at Tax Gaming. We'll put the links in for that, and we are still a part of the Mad Lads gaming crew. So what we'll do to kick things off, we'll start with a new game. I was going to start on one of my new game plus ones. I've got a few guys here. This handsome guy Clarence, but what we'll do, we'll just make a new handsome fellow.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep.
The coagulating mounds, the Aldrich, or the creamy goo, if you will.
Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers.
Abyss Watchers, my favourite boss. They've got the best music in all the game.
And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital.
Big boy arm.
Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Brilliant opening for a game. Excellent. Okay. So to give everybody a bit of a rundown, essentially the lore of Dark Souls is that there's a bunch of lords who essentially use themselves as matchsticks to keep the flame going. The world needs flame to stay alive, not not too dissimilar to our own world. And basically the fire has been lit that many times that it's really just starting to kind of wane and fade out. And we are basically the last hope of the last hope. We are ashen in this game compared to the other games. We've got a bit more humanity about us, whereas at this point now, we're just nothing. We are basically just the last bastion of hope to try and get the flame going, depending on your choice. What we'll do, we'll call our guy, let's see, we'll just go with Quentin. We'll make him a male, we'll make him young, and we'll go for, let's see, I don't think we dare go a depraved yet. The loincloth run, leave that for our friend Taxman to do. He's usually quite prone to a loincloth. He's definitely no stranger to one. We'll do, we'll just stay as a knight. Burial gift, and we'll go with the black firebomb because we're definitely going to need that. And let's see, we'll go with a Stora Noble. And let's just make him very burly. We'll keep his. Oh, let's start kind of going a little bit crazy. Make him just put everything to max. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we can make it look like our guy drinks quite a lot. That's yeah. Oh no. Yep. There we go. There we go. That is what we're talking about already. His nose will be there 10 minutes before the rest of them arrives. Put everything to max. He looks angry. And again, if I looked like that, I'd be quite angry too. There we go. Get that nose right out there. Oh my god. Good lord. Yep, that's a handsome fellow. Let's see. Nostrils, like this, get right up there. There we go. There we go. Oh yes. You may not agree with it, you may not like it, but this is peak male form. There we go. Oh yes. Actually, let's change. Let's change his skin color a little bit. So let's make him nice and. Oh my good lord! There we go. He has been smurfed. That'll do. That will do. Yeah, keep it as up. So where we start out is the Cememtery of Ash. Oh, he is robust. You, the viewer, are in for a good time. Got a few messages here. Usual just kind of stuff. Just to get acquainted with the game. Oh, I keep pressing Y. You can tell I've been playing Elden Ring. Strong attack. Yep, I like to have it so the right trigger is for the light one. So we'll lock into this guy. Oh, one hit. One hit, that's what we're after. So first place, we'll go around here. Little poppable soul. Of course, this is, yep, we can parry as well. We need to kind of get the parry timing down again. Oh, somehow that didn't count. I'll take it. Hey, come on. Right. Oh, we'll get our blue flask. We will walk up to this guy. Get a little backstab. There we go. Got a few guys here. Nice and easy. Oh. You swine. There'll be a little dude up here as well. Round. Oh. Oh. Bloody wall. Oh, Fading Soul, another poppable. So this is a bit you can choose to come back to, or you can try your hand at it just now. If you're new to the game, I would recommend probably just forgoing this bit. I mean, I've been playing Dark Souls quite a long time, but we've got a big crystal lizard here, and he is difficult. He is very difficult, especially for new time players. Or sorry, first time, should I say? Let's have a bash. If you do want to, oh my god. So if you do want to take him on, best thing to do, a couple of hits and back away. Try and learn the move set. As again, he is very difficult. Oh, we stagger. There we go. There we go. Oh, missed. Oh, dear lord. Heal up, heal up, heal up. There we go. Oh my lord. Oh, that was bad timing. Nope, we're okay. We're okay. There we go, halfway now. That's what we're after. Oh dear, dear lord. Oh, ho, ho. Don't stagger. Try not get greedy. This game will always tempt you to be greedy. I do it myself. I will definitely not excuse myself from that. One more hit. There we go. There we go. And a Titanite skill. Very good at certain points in the game. We need to upgrade. If you're doing a new Game Plus run, I'm pretty sure there'll be a ring here. I think it's the speckled stone plate ring, to the best of my memory. Let's get back down here. We did that relatively okay. Could have gone a lot worse. Around the corner, and we get our first opening. It's the wide world of Lordran. Very impressive. Very impressive. Fortunately, unfortunately, you cannot go over there. Don't know why you'd want to. We've got our first bonfire. And of course, we will rest. And we've got 4,000 souls, but we can't do anything with them at this time. So if you've came from Elden Ring to this game, you'll need to get used to that you'll have to come back to the Firelink Shrine to level up. At the moment. Take out some of the gibs here. Yeah, these guys are pushovers. Ah, no. Oops. Oh my god. We got a Fading Soul. So there's going to be a couple of guys around here who have, well, I think there's one that's got a crossbow, and he is somewhat annoying. Oh, you can hear the cat there. Partner in crime, Max, the ginger cat. You come to watch me get killed, are you? We'll go back up here. So from here, this bit requires a bit of finesse. So we'll run here, we'll jump, a little titanite shard. That's another upgrade material. There's going to be a guy right here. Got a good drop attack on him. And be careful, there is a guy around to the... No, there's not. I'm thinking ahead of myself here. When you come back here at some later time, maybe, there is going to be a guy staying there. So now they've got rid of all of that, done a little farm run. So what we'll do is we'll go back, we'll rest, get our full health, and we'll go and be judged by no one other than Udex Gunder. And a little lesson for everyone, Udex is, I believe it's Latin for judge, and which is kind of fitting for the tutorial section because he pretty much judges you for continuing the game. So what we'll do, go back here, get our drop down, grab another fading soul, go in, we'll just kill that guy. Now, the key to this guy is when you go in, you will need to basically activate him. As soon as he gets activated, just start swinging, because his health will start to go down. Now, the reason, you'll see why I picked the fire bombs for this stage, because it is the thing that he will transform into. You can kind of see the tentacles that are coming out of him. Very, very weak to fire. Very weak to fire. So what we'll do, we'll remove the sword, much like the sword and the stone. There we go, we are worthy, we can now be the King of England. Start swinging. Already we took a good bit of his health. Now, he is quite the challenge. He hits like a train, although he is slow and he telegraphs a lot of his moves. Oh, that should have hit me, but I'll take it. Oh, that definitely did hit me, and I will take it. So about halfway now, he's going to transform. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Now, it's really hard at this stage because you can't tell what he's always going to be doing. Oh, dear lord. There we go. And with the black fire bombs, he is a bit of a pushover, although he is somewhat of a challenge. There we go, we are now embered. So we now actually have some form of power. What we'll do is we'll rested, all good. Yeah, if memory serves right, I think. Nope. Yeah, again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, there's nothing in this area quite yet. Then what we'll do, let's go through these big doors. We'll grab this. Broken straight sword. Very, very useful item for selling, of course, because they are absolutely terrible. So they drop anything. Nope. Nothing worth getting. A homeward bone. So basically a homeward bone as it is you just use it and it will take you back to the last rested bonfire. Very useful in a tight situation, and really, that's just about it. Ah, dear. I'll take these guys out. And there's nothing there. Do is there's, if memory serves right, yep, there's someone right here. Let's see if we can get a little backstab. For the king. But everybody likes the Lion King there. And round here there is a couple of dogs. The dogs are not to be trifled with. They are quick and they are quite dangerous. especially later points in the game. Our first little bit of Ember there. So Ember is something you're definitely going to want to farm, especially as you get later on into the game. It's basically what Ember will do. As you can see, we are embered. It will, if you're ever really desperate and you're out of flasks, you can use one to put your health up. It will increase your overall maximum health and it will heal you up. But what it will also leave you open to is invaders. It's really a kind of co-op item as well. You'll see me and Tax will be using them quite a lot through this run through. But yes, be aware that if you're playing online, you will be susceptible to invaders. And let's see, there was something. Yes, there is something here. Another homeward bone. Excellent. Now I'm going to go chance my luck at the Samurai Master. He does drop a very good weapon, each katana. For any other Souls players out there, they'll know that this is a very good game. It's a very good game, a very good weapon that's throughout all the games. There we go, he's already caught us. So let's see if we can try and get him. Oh my dear lord. Nope, nope. Okay, so as you can tell, he is difficult. He is very difficult. I usually come back and get him usually about level 20, because I can at least fare a bit more with him. What we'll do is we'll go and try him again. Let's say, may as well clear out a few of these guys for leveling up purposes. Oh, I should not have ran in guns blazing there. Oh my dear. Of course, I really need to get my souls back. Don't want to leave them on the table. Not these guys, because I know what they're like. What we'll do is we'll try this guy one more time. He can be parried, but the parry window is quite tight. Oh, that was him trying to parry me. There is a bit of a sweaty way of dealing with this guy. He does not have a lot of poise, in fairness, so if you come in, you can just go straight for him like this and hopefully try and kick him off, although you need to be kinda lucky. You can kick him, which I failed there. Can I get him off there? Nope. Nope. There we go. Just gonna go in, hit him a few times. Ah, nearly. Nearly. There we go. Ah, not too bad. Second time. There we go, and we now have the each katana, although I don't think I can use that 16 in dex. So maybe just to kind of go over some of the stats here. So we've got vigor, attunement, endurance, vitality, strength, dex, intelligence, faith, and luck. Luck is one thing you don't really need to worry about too much. It just kind of determines drops on, basically if you get lucky on finding if you're trying to farm a particular weapon or armor, you would want quite high luck to maybe get what you want. Usually for me, it's the Black Knight armor. It's definitely one of my favourites, just because it looks cool. Basically, it's just kind of fashion Souls thing. So you'd really want to have that quite high if you're wanting good drop rates for certain items, although I would not invest a lot in it, to be honest. So what am I at for dexterity? 12, right, so I'm going to need a little bit in that before I can really do anything with that. So let's go round. And here we are at the Firelink Shrine. So I'll just drop off here. And here we have our waifu.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
And now we can level up.
Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
And what we'll do is we'll put that into Dex. There we go. We can now use the Ichikatana, and I'll put a little bit more into endurance. Just for anyone, depending on what you're wanting to increase your stats on, if you just kind of go through, you can usually see what changes are being made. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. So let's put a little bit more into stamina because I'm quite enfeebled. So the one thing for this game is dialogue. To usually progress a lot of the characters' quests, there's a lot of kind of specific named characters, especially this dude up here. We'll call him Hawkeye.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless.
And yes, he is correct. We are pretty much worthless.
Gives me conniptions. And it'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek them.
And there we go, yeah, so he just exhausts his dialogue. But yeah, he pretty much summed up the whole objective of the game. We've got a bunch of thrones here, and we need to return the Lords of Cinder to their thrones in order to make a match big enough to rekindle the flame. So these guys, you know, a lot of these ones, obviously that's Yorms, because it's absolutely huge. A lot of these guys have already sacrificed themselves to keep the flame going, but we're going to be asking them to do it yet again. So we've spoke to Hawkeye, and just have a little look around here. This is the main one. You can have a little read, and we'll tell you pretty much who's who. See, these are the Abyss Watchers, and of course Yorm. Given the size, that's an obvious one. But we do already have one dude sitting on a throne. Let's see who wins this. That's Aldrich. And we've got Ludleth.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse.
I mean, I wouldn't say charred, but definitely feeble.
No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
And so you can go around and talk to these guys, exhaust their dialogue, but we're going to go see the sexiest man in the Dark Souls games. Usually you'll see a lot of messages here about a beautiful chest ahead, absolutely.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
And so what we'll probably want to do, let's see, we've got a few.
Be careful, I don't want
We can actually use the Ichikatana.
wasn't he?
Let's reinforce this. We need 2 titanite shards. Right, unfortunately, we do not have enough. At the moment, what we'll do is, you can change this around for anyone that wants to do kind of more magic builds. You'll favour the blue, whereas we're just kind of going for an onk build, so just a heavy build. We'll keep that at 4.
Be careful, I don't
And if you ever gather shards, he will upgrade your flask, so you can get more charges out of it as well. But if I remember right, there's one more person to go speak to. Nope, not yet. So we will rest at this bit. Let's get our flasks back up. Then what we'll do, so go up these stairs, take a hard left. This bit sometimes takes a little while to load. Now this tree, very, very useful. So what we need to wait, probably after the first couple of runs that we do at the high wall, this will drop a seed. The seeds are very, very helpful if you ever get invaded. What it will do is you pop the seeds, and all the enemies in the area that you've been invaded in will treat the invader the same as basically the way they treat you. They will attack the invader. It's got myself out of a few turmoils. This bit can be a little bit of a pain, but there is a way to get up here. This may take a while. Just talk amongst yourselves. I usually see people stripping down naked for this bit, so what we'll do exactly that. Oh, he's blue. I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die. Oh, that was just atrocious. No, that definitely should have been that.
2 hours later.
There we go. Good Lord. Right. So, we carry on around here. Might as well close back up. There we go. Right. So if we go around here, you will find nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we go back, and then we'll take a left into here. Now be very careful. If you fall, you will die. Directly above us, we have Pickle Pea and Pumperum. Or, yep, I think they've got different names in Dark Souls 1. And if we go over here, keep an eye out for messages. Do not always believe all of them. Some of them are liars. If you find one that tells you to jump off of a cliff, do not do it. It is a lie. Now, an interesting thing about the chests, there are mimics in this game. If you see a chest and the chain is curling back as it is safe. If you see the chain curling forward, it is a mimic. Another thing to look out for is you can actually see the chest breathing, and it will be moving ever so slightly. Now, one thing we got there is the Covetous Ring, which is really, really good for the start of the game to get slightly more souls. I believe it's about 5 or 10%, which is better than nothing. So at the moment, that is more or less everything for the start here. So, we'll call it there just now. We've been judged, we've succeeded, we got to the Firelink Shrine. The next area will be the Wall of Lothric. So I will get you on the next video there. And we will point down Indominance. Goodbye, see you in the next one.